a little bit of time for questions, and Rose, I think if you can be in charge of the microphone. Well, I think that's easier to take, yeah, I believe so. And there's so much we didn't touch on, such as perhaps there's a question on biofuels and its relationship to climate and GM as well. This no-till issue, I'm sure you have lots of other questions, but so if you have a question, just raise your hand and Rose will bring you the mic. There's some.
Can anyone translate Spanish to English?
Thank our distinguished lady here, from India, and he would like to address his concerns to you. And first and foremost, he is honored to be here, and he would like to thank you all for your very important work. But we haven't resolved much. What can we do to cause this resolution? That is just a brief summary of what he said.
The resolution referring to this session of the COP, or?
It's also saying that indigenous peoples need rights, and the problem really is much bigger than climate change. It's a whole process by which this is all overlooked, and so we have all these COP processes.
Okay, that's a huge question.
I believe rights are never given, they are exercised. And across the world, indigenous people are exercising their rights. When we had to fight GMOs, what we started to do in India is create freedom villages. We call them living democracy villages. And out of that, the idea has grown that what we need to create in the place of these undemocratic structures that then get hijacked by commercial interests all the time. What we need is to rebuild democracy from the ground up. I have called it earth democracy. That's exactly how indigenous people organize themselves. Their human democracy was embedded in the democracy of the earth, in the earth family. We cannot solve the climate problem by returning to the earth. We cannot solve the climate problem by recognizing that living according to the laws of the earth is a survival imperative for humanity. And that means living according to the laws of the earth, from the carbon cycle and the hydrological cycle to the laws of how life works and life is reproduced at the genetic level, from the gene all the way to the planetary system. And that means a new partnership between people of the world, but a new partnership between indigenous knowledge as well as scientists who work on the laws of Gaia. And the commission that will be doing the release of the manifesto on food security and climate change has also brought out a new manifesto on the future of knowledge systems. It's knowledge sovereignty for a healthy planet, and the heart of it is indigenous knowledge. That the fragmented reductionist knowledge, the mechanistic science that allows unreliable technologies like genetic engineering to be brought forth and globalized. Instead of that, we need ecological and holistic knowledge, both from traditional knowledge as well as from the new sciences like epigenetics, like gene ecology, like ecology.